Hello ladies and welcome to the channel. The most dangerous minds are the ones that don't announce themselves. They operate in silence, shaping the world without anyone even noticing. Intelligence isn't always loud or obvious. Sometimes it's found in the quiet corners of thought, in the subtle choices and the actions that seem inconspicuous but shift everything around them. This is where the Sigma female reigns supreme. Often underestimated, she embodies a level of intelligence that even she might not fully recognize. In a world obsessed with extroverted charisma and loud ambition, the Sigma female thrives in her own orbit, strategic, detached, and quietly transformative. Studies show that those who exhibit multidimensional thinking and unorthodox problem-solving skills are often misjudged as being aloof or indifferent, when in reality, they are working on a deeper plane of understanding. Today, we'll explore the hidden signs that a Sigma female is far more intelligent than she gives herself credit for, and why her mind might be the most powerful weapon in any room. Number 1. A rebel in the skin of a stoic. A Sigma female doesn't rebel in obvious ways. She isn't loud, and she doesn't seek attention through confrontation. Her defiance is quieter, more strategic, and almost invisible to those who aren't paying close attention. While others are focused on breaking rules for the sake of rebellion, she rewrites them to serve her own purpose without anyone even noticing. She has mastered the art of navigating a world full of expectations while staying true to her own path. What makes her truly dangerous is her ability to blend in while rejecting the very systems she operates within. People might see her as stoic or emotionally distant, but beneath that calm exterior, she's constantly analyzing, thinking, and quietly challenging norms. She doesn't need to voice her rebellion. It's expressed in her choices, in the way she moves through life without conforming to the pressures others so easily fall into. She has no interest in winning approval or playing by society's rules. Instead, she bends situations to fit her, not the other way around. Her strength lies in this ability to remain composed while pushing back against limitations. People often mistake her calm for compliance, but this is where her intelligence shines. She's a master of subtle defiance, a rebel in plain sight. She doesn't waste energy on dramatic displays. Her rebellion is internal, shaping her decisions and sharpening her instincts. She disrupts without ever raising her voice, and in doing so, she wields a form of quiet power that leaves a lasting impact long after she's gone. This ability to be both stoic and revolutionary is what sets her apart, making her far more intelligent and dangerous than most people realize. Number 2. Multidimensional thinking. The Sigma female knows how to navigate power without ever needing to dominate openly. She doesn't need to impose her will on others or command attention to feel powerful. Instead, her intelligence shines in the way she subtly manipulates power dynamics. She understands that true influence comes not from force, but from being able to quietly adjust the balance in her favor, without anyone even realizing what's happening. While others may play games of overt control or engage in power struggles, she plays a different game entirely. She knows how to read people, to understand what drives them, and then leverages that knowledge in subtle ways. Her moves are calculated and precise. She doesn't act impulsively or show her hand. By observing and understanding the motivations and weaknesses of those around her, she can guide situations to her advantage without appearing aggressive or manipulative. This isn't about deceit. It's about knowing how to get what she wants without creating resistance or drawing attention to herself. This ability to subtly shift power dynamics allows her to operate under the radar. People might underestimate her because she isn't loud or flashy, but that's exactly why she's so effective. She influences without confrontation, often leading from behind the scenes. Whether in professional environments or personal relationships, she knows how to set the stage so that things work in her favor, all while maintaining her independence and staying true to herself. The genius of her approach is that she doesn't need to be in the spotlight to have control. In fact, she prefers not to be. She moves with such quiet confidence that others often don't realize she's the one steering the course. And by the time they do, it's already too late. She's won without ever needing to declare victory. Number 3. Subtle manipulation of power dynamics. The Sigma female has an uncanny knack for subtly manipulating power dynamics, and this skill is a testament to her exceptional intelligence. She understands that power is not always about overt displays of authority or control. Instead, it often lies in the ability to influence and guide situations without anyone even realizing it. Unlike those who rely on loudness or aggression to assert themselves, she operates quietly, strategically positioning herself to gain the upper hand in any interaction. What makes her truly skilled is her deep understanding of human behavior. She pays attention to the smallest details, picking up on body language, tone of voice, and even unspoken cues. This acute awareness allows her to navigate complex social landscapes with ease. When she enters a room, she's not just taking in her surroundings. She's assessing the power plays at work, determining who holds influence, and how she can align herself without stepping on toes. Her ability to read the room gives her a strategic advantage, enabling her to find ways to assert her influence without making enemies. This mastery of power dynamics isn't about manipulation in a negative sense, it's about fostering collaboration and creating win-win situations. The Sigma female often finds herself in leadership roles not because she craves authority, but because people naturally gravitate toward her wisdom and insight. She knows how to empower others, ensuring they feel valued while subtly steering the group toward her goals. In moments of conflict or tension, she remains calm and composed, allowing her to diffuse situations and redirect conversations in a way that benefits her objectives. This ability to manipulate power dynamics means she can advocate for herself and others effectively, often leaving those around her unaware of the carefully crafted strategies at play. Her influence lingers long after the conversation ends, showcasing a brand of intelligence that is both profound and impactful. Number 4. Master of controlled chaos. The Sigma female thrives in what others would consider chaos. While most people need order and predictability to feel secure, she finds power in the unpredictable. Her intelligence comes through in her ability to manage and even master chaos, turning what seems like disorder into an opportunity for growth and advantage. Where others see confusion and uncertainty, she sees potential. She understands that life rarely follows a straight path, and rather than resisting that truth, she embraces it. Her approach isn't about creating chaos for the sake of it, but about knowing how to control it when it inevitably arises. She has a unique ability to remain calm and focused when everything around her is in flux. This control over chaos gives her an edge, allowing her to make decisions that are both rational and creative in situations that would overwhelm others. When most people are scrambling for solutions or panicking under pressure, she's able to step back, analyze, and find clarity in the disorder. This mastery of chaos also makes her adaptable. She knows how to pivot when things don't go according to plan, and rather than being thrown off balance, she uses those moments to her advantage. This flexibility and calm under pressure are signs of a deeply intelligent mind, one that understands the value of not being attached to any single outcome. Her ability to thrive in controlled chaos sets her apart because it shows she doesn't need perfect conditions to succeed. She finds strength in the unpredictable, knowing that within it lies the opportunity to gain an edge that others would never see. In a world that fears chaos, the Sigma female sees it as just another tool in her arsenal. She doesn't just survive it, she masters it, proving her intelligence in ways that often go unnoticed until the dust settles and she's already ahead. Number 5. Loyalty to self-growth, not people. The Sigma female is loyal, but her loyalty is different from what most people expect. She's not blindly loyal to people or relationships. Instead, her commitment is to her own growth and evolution. This doesn't mean she's selfish or disconnected. It means she understands that her most important responsibility is to herself. While others might prioritize pleasing others or maintaining the status quo in their relationships, the Sigma female is always focused on what will push her forward, challenge her, and help her become a better version of herself. She doesn't stay in situations or relationships that hold her back. If someone is stifling her growth or not adding value to her life, she has no problem walking away. This isn't done with malice, it's done with clarity. She knows that clinging to people out of a sense of duty or guilt can only hinder her progress. Her intelligence shows in her ability to discern when a relationship or situation has run its course, and rather than staying out of comfort, she makes the hard choice to move on. This doesn't mean she's incapable of deep connections. In fact, her connections can be intense and meaningful, but they are only as strong as the alignment they have with her personal journey. Her loyalty to self-growth also means she attracts people who respect her boundaries and are on similar paths of self-improvement. She's drawn to those who, like her, understand the value of evolving and aren't threatened by her independence. Her focus on self-growth makes her a powerful force because she's constantly improving, while others might get stuck in toxic patterns or feel obligated to stay in relationships that no longer serve them. She has the intelligence and courage to prioritize herself. This loyalty to her own growth ensures that she keeps moving forward even when others around her are content to stay still. Number 6. Unconventional prioritization of time. The Sigma female has an unconventional relationship with time. She doesn't allow societal pressures or traditional expectations to dictate how she spends it. Her intelligence comes from knowing that time is her most valuable resource, and she's careful not to waste it on things that don't align with her goals or values. While others may get caught up in the hustle culture, chasing after busyness for the sake of appearing productive, she operates on her own terms, prioritizing what truly matters to her. She doesn't feel the need to fill her schedule with constant activity or superficial obligations. Instead, she's selective about where her energy goes. Her priorities are shaped by her personal vision, not by what others expect of her. This might mean she chooses solitude over social events, or dedicates time to deep thinking, reflection, or projects that feed her long-term growth rather than immediate gratification. Her ability to say no to distractions is a sign of her intelligence. She understands that being busy isn't the same as being productive. This unconventional prioritization of time also allows her to be fully present in whatever she's doing. When she works, she does so with focus and intention, cutting through the noise and distractions that often consume others. When she rests, she truly rests, without guilt or the feeling that she should be doing something else. This balance is key to her success. She knows that true progress isn't about grinding endlessly, but about making the most of every moment by aligning it with her bigger purpose. Her mastery over time gives her a sense of freedom and control that many people lack. While others are constantly rushing or feeling behind, she moves at her own pace, confident that she's directing her life in a way that serves her highest goals. Number 7. Reading beyond the obvious. The Sigma female has a rare ability to read beyond the obvious, and this is where her intelligence truly shines. She doesn't just take things at face value. She's always looking for the deeper meaning, the hidden motives, and the subtle nuances that others overlook. Whether in conversations, situations, or even in observing people's behaviors, she can detect what's not being said or shown. It's as though she has an innate sense for picking up on the undercurrents that run beneath the surface of every interaction. This ability makes her a keen observer and an even better decision-maker. She doesn't rush to conclusions or rely solely on what's presented to her. Instead, she filters through the noise, reading between the lines to find the truth that others might miss. This skill allows her to see the bigger picture while also understanding the finer details, giving her a strategic advantage in almost any situation. While others may be distracted by appearances, she's focused on intent and meaning, seeing patterns and connections that aren't immediately obvious. Her intelligence in reading beyond the obvious also helps her avoid being manipulated or misled. She's not easily fooled by smooth talk or appearances because she can sense when someone's actions don't match their words. This doesn't make her cynical, but it does make her cautious. She trusts her instincts and knows how to protect herself from situations or people who may have hidden agendas. This depth of perception isn't just about being suspicious or guarded, though. It's what allows her to form deeper, more meaningful connections with people who are genuine. She values authenticity and can tell when someone is being real with her, which, number 8, self-sustaining confidence. The Sigma female possesses a self-sustaining confidence that sets her apart from most people. Her confidence isn't something she wears for show or relies on others to provide. It's deeply internal and self-generated. She doesn't need validation from outside sources, whether that's approval from friends, recognition at work, or the attention of a romantic partner. Her sense of worth comes from within, built on her experiences, abilities, and unwavering belief in herself. This kind of confidence allows her to navigate life with a calm certainty. She doesn't feel the need to prove herself to anyone, nor does she get caught up in trying to impress others. While some people rely on external achievements or praise to feel good about themselves, the Sigma female moves to the beat of her own drum, unshaken by the opinions of others. She knows who she is, what she's capable of, and what she wants. Because of this, she isn't easily rattled by setbacks or criticism. If something doesn't go her way, she doesn't take it as a reflection of her value, but as a part of the process of growth. Her self-sustaining confidence also makes her resilient. She has an inner strength that allows her to face challenges head-on without needing anyone to hold her hand. When others might crumble under pressure or seek reassurance, she trusts in her ability to handle things on her own. This doesn't mean she never doubts herself, but when those doubts arise, she confronts them with a level-headedness that brings her back to her core. In a world where so many people depend on external factors to feel secure, the Sigma female's confidence is a rare and powerful trait. It frees her to take risks, live authentically, and pursue her goals without needing anyone else's permission or approval. Number 9. Detached from popular opinion. The Sigma female is inherently detached from popular opinion, and this quality makes her exceptionally intelligent. While most people often find themselves swayed by trends, social media buzz, or the opinions of their peers, she stands firm in her beliefs and values. This detachment isn't born from indifference. It's rooted in a profound understanding of herself and the world around her. She doesn't feel the need to conform to societal expectations, which frees her to think critically and make decisions based on her own judgment rather than the crowd. Her ability to remain indifferent to popular opinion gives her a unique perspective. While others are busy following the latest fads or seeking validation from their social circles, she spends her time observing, analyzing, and forming her own opinions. This independence allows her to innovate and create, as she's not hindered by the noise of what everyone else thinks she should be doing. Her detachment also means she can remain objective in situations that might cloud others' judgment. When emotions run high, she maintains her composure, allowing her to make decisions grounded in logic rather than impulse. This quality of detachment also cultivates a sense of authenticity. People are drawn to her because she speaks her truth unapologetically. She's not afraid to express unpopular views, and this honesty often inspires others to think for themselves. In a world that often values conformity over individuality, her willingness to stand apart becomes a beacon for those seeking authenticity. Her intelligence lies not only in her insights, but also in her courage to be different. The Sigma female understands that true growth comes from within, and that external approval is fleeting and often misleading. This detachment from popular opinion empowers her to forge her own path, making decisions that resonate with her true self, ultimately leading her to extraordinary heights. In a world filled with noise and conformity, the Sigma female emerges as a powerful force of intelligence and authenticity. Her ability to navigate life on her own terms, embracing chaos, prioritizing personal growth, and reading beyond the obvious, sets her apart from the crowd. With self-sustaining confidence and a keen awareness of power dynamics, she moves through her life with an impressive depth of understanding that often goes unnoticed by those around her. It's this quiet rebellion against the ordinary that allows her to carve out her own path, inspiring others to seek their own truths. Recognizing these extraordinary qualities in the Sigma female invites us to reflect on our own potential. Are we staying true to ourselves in a world that often pressures us to fit in? Are we leveraging our unique strengths to forge our own paths? If you found this exploration of the Sigma female enlightening, consider subscribing to The Anointed Path. Join us as we dive deeper into the complexities of self-discovery, personal growth, and the unique traits that define exceptional individuals. Together, we can navigate this journey of intelligence and authenticity, embracing our individuality and striving for greatness. Don't miss out. Subscribe today and become part of a community that values the extraordinary in every one of us. Thanks for watching and bye.